Hi, Year 8. So, I've noticed some students have been using commas where a semicolon or full stop would have been more appropriate. And I've even seen some of the more adventurous of you try to use semicolons where a comma would have actually been a more appropriate thing to use in that sentence. It's okay. I used to make the same mistakes too, and I didn't learn until I was in university. Uh, Once you learn it though, it's pretty easy to remember. So without further ado, let's begin and you'll learn too. Let's move. Oh, let's just click. There we go. Now, here we're covering dependent and independent clauses. Do you remember when we worked on these last week? Uh, we're going to scaffold on that learning right now. But for those who missed out, an independent clause is just like a sentence. It's a set of words that make a sentence on their own. Say we have the example, here we go. Jackson was playing video games. That's a that's an independent clause. It makes sense on its own. You can say it. It's a sentence. A dependent clause, though, is a set of words that don't make a full sentence on their own. Say I just said, enjoying the experience. Let's hope you can see that. Enjoying the experience. By itself, it isn't a full sentence. You can't write it. You can't really say it because on its own, it doesn't mean anything. Enjoying the experience. That's where the comma comes in. That's where the comma comes in. If I say, Jackson was playing video games, enjoying the experience, it makes sense now. Context has been added and the two clauses are now linked. We now know the person enjoyed playing video games. The comma was used to join the dependent and independent clauses, as you can see. The independent clause plus dependent clause, the comma helps facilitate this. We use a comma to join the two. So, when do we use the semicolon? We use the semicolon when we want to link two phrases that are both independent clauses. When we want to link two sentences which share or are part of the same idea. Say we have Jackson was playing video games, and we also have he was enjoying the experience. Both can be their own sentences, but to link them together, we can say Jackson was playing video games, semicolon, he was enjoying the experience. We'll say it again. Jackson was playing video games, he was enjoying the experience. The semicolon was used to join the independent clauses, which left a pause shorter than a full stop would have given. And as you can see, it makes complete sense. Like that. And that is how you use a semicolon. So, I've linked a very quick homework sheet in the homework tab for you. You can access it through the school website by clicking the link on our subject area. I'll pull it up here for you. So let's get this up. On it, you'll need to fill in examples over on this page about whether you should use a comma or a semicolon, depending on what kind of clauses each question here uses. So say for the first one, I went to the store to buy some eggs. Blank. They were very expensive. And it's up to you to determine, do I need to use a comma or do I need to use a semicolon here? From what we've learned, you should be able to figure it out. Now, on the next page, you will create your own sentences using a semicolon following these prompts here. It was cold outside, semicolon, blank. Or blank, semicolon, we could never return. And for the last one, I want you to have a go at trying to create your own sentence, or both parts of the sentence by yourself. And see if you can make your own sentence using a semicolon. This will prove to me you can identify when it's right to use commas and when it's right to use semicolons, and that you can use them in your own writing. Remember, if you're struggling, you can replay this video to help you anytime. And when you're done, submit on the school website and we'll go over the answers in school tomorrow. See you there.